What's going on, sports fans? Welcome to this episode of Late Night Live, I guess. I don't really know what to call it at this point. But with KFR Sportscast, I'm your host, BG, and the Buffalo Bills got the victory. As all three of us would say, I know we didn't post our pick videos. Those will be out probably in the next day or so. Unfortunately, I just did not get them done and edited in time. But we all picked Buffalo. Spoiler alert, I guess. So we're gonna kind of go over the game. Fantastic game. Uh, a lot closer than we had anticipated here on KFR Sportscast. It was definitely one of those games that the score doesn't reflect. Well, the score reflects how good of a game it was. So with the final score, as you can see, the final score of 31-21, Buffalo taking the victory. Um, for a while there, I mean, it was tied at halftime, 14 apiece. They were going tit for tat, and Buffalo just did their thing, man. Tua made a crucial mistake. Within the last couple minutes, throwing a pick while while they were driving down. They were down 28-21, and he threw an interception. I mean, and man, if you could have seen, or if you watched the game, if you saw this interception, man, he stared down his receiver, and it was an easy pick for Bernard. Easy picking for Bernard. I mean, as soon as he let it go, I was like, that's probably gonna be picked, and it sure was. So, let's go over some stats here. We'll start with the Dolphins here. So Tua had went 22 of 34. 146 yards, 64% completion percentage. He had 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 81% passer rating. A lot better than what we had seen in that first game. And, kind of continuing the semi success of last week's game. So, good for him, I guess. Devon A-Chain, 12 rushes for 62 yards, about 5 yards a carry. Gordon, 9 carries for 38 yards and a touchdown. I mean, okay. Receiving wise, Tyreek Hill, five receptions for 49 yards. And he was targeted 10 times, so 50% on catches, and 1 touchdown. And then Waddle had a touchdown as well, 5 receptions for 39 yards. So, um, yeah, I guess this brings up the question now uh is Mike McDaniel on the hot seat for the Dolphins? Is he at risk of getting fired? You start 0-3, you've dropped 2 divisional games. Uh you dropped 2 divisional games, one to Buffalo, one to the Patriots last week. Is Mike McDaniel's? I mean, could we see him get fired midway through the season? I mean, their next few games. Oh, what happened to my thing here? Let's go out and go back in. Um, I think they have the Jets next. Let's see. Let's see, is it gonna? Sorry, guys. Am I not logged in here? Oh, that's bougie. Um, I'm sure I can just look at teams here. Let's see. Let me log in here real quick. Sign in. I don't have Touch ID. I do have Face ID. So their next game is going to be the New York Jets. I wish I could like. Oh, it should let me go to like the team. I don't know why I'm struggling so bad right now. Standings. That's games. That's crazy. Oh. Hmm. I'm struggling right now, guys. I don't know why. I'm gonna go here, see what happens. I know I can get the. There we go. Okay. So their next few games is they got the Jets, they got the Panthers, they got the Chargers and the Browns. That's their next 4 games here. So that basically leads us up to about midway through the season, and so the Jets have been playing some good football. I mean, obviously they lost to Buffalo last week, but they played a really good game against Pittsburgh in the first week. So we can probably label that. We can probably label that as competitive. Um, and then they're going to take on the Panthers again. That is definitely a winnable game for them. That is a winnable game for the Dolphins. And then after that, they got the Chargers. That's a tough game. That's a game that you'll probably end up losing. Honestly, even though it's in Miami, I mean, we'll have to see where Justin Herbert and where that Chargers team is. The next couple weeks. And then you have the Browns, and the Browns are a dumpster fire. That is obviously a winnable game too. But the Browns defense, when it comes to playing these like low end teams, may kind of shock you. So, they should be able to go 3-1 in their next 4 games. It's very possible. But if they drop any of those games and go like a 1-2, we could see a 1-3. We could see a potential firing in Miami. So we'll have to be on the lookout for that. As far as now on the Buffalo side, We are so as of right now. Oh, excuse me. As of right now, the Buffalo Bills have, I believe, the second easiest schedule from here on out, and so their next four games are going to be the Saints, the Patriots, the Falcons, the Panthers. So they're taking on three NFC South teams. And honestly, in that stretch alone, they could go 4-0. I mean, the Saints look abysmal. The Patriots might be able to put up a fight just because, they've looked competitive. Mike Vrabel has those guys running pretty well. So that would be a game that could go either way. The Falcons, the Falcons defense is okay, but I don't think it's going to be enough to stop them. And then the Panthers again, abysmal. So I don't expect much out of that game. Oh, yeah, I don't expect much out of that game. Um, yeah. So focusing in on this game now, let's go back and we'll look at the Bills stats here. Since we went over the Dolphins stats, we'll go over the Bills stats now. Uh, they're just the Bills are just playing complete football at this point. They're they're making the right decisions. They are um they're giving all the signs of being a great complete team. All right. So Josh Allen damn near went perfect. He went 22 of 28, 213 yards with three touchdowns. Uh, Completion percentage of 78. Yes, 78% and a 134% passer rating. I mean, damn near perfect. Josh Allen is playing out of his mind. I mean, he is coming off of an MVP season. He is putting together another MVP season so far. Again, the teams that he's played, right? I mean, Baltimore week 1, that was the greatest showcase that Josh Allen put together so far. Week 2 against the Jets, and then tonight against Miami. I mean, he did what he had to do. James Cook had a fantastic night, 19 carries for 108 yards, roughly about 5.5 yards carry. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. You know what it is. It's late. I'm coming home from work. Josh Allen had 4 rushes for 25 yards. And going on to the receiving, and Dalton Kincaid was our top receiver tonight for 5 receptions of 66 yards and a touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 4 for 45 with a touchdown. And then Hawes, who I don't even know, 1 catch, 5 yards, put him in the end zone. Why not? Elijah Moore had a good night, 2 catches for 15 yards. Shavers, 2 for 24. Keon Coleman, 3 for 20. James Cook, 3 for 10. So just with that, we have 3 different receivers in the end zone. And Josh is able to spread the love a little bit between, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 receivers that are in double digits rather than having to spam, 1 or 2 receivers. And on the flip side of that, Tua has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 receivers in double digits. But Josh Allen was also able to put the ball in the hands of, like 3 or 4 more receivers. So, and one of them scored. So, um, great game, great Thursday night game. It was definitely a pleasure to watch. I mean, again, the Bills are just playing complete football at this point. So it's exciting to see. It's obviously good for the city, but Mhm. Okay. So it was a great game. Looking ahead to Sunday's schedule, um, in our 1 o'clock window, we have one, two, two, four, six, eight games in our early afternoon window. So we have Rams and no, sorry, we should have nine because we have 9 games in our early window. So we have the Jets and the Bucks. We have the Rams and the Eagles. We have Indy and Tennessee, Atlanta and Carolina, Green Bay and Cleveland, Houston and Jacksonville, Cincinnati, Minnesota, Pittsburgh, New England, Vegas and Washington. So those are the first 9 games that are going to be going on in the early window. In the late afternoon games, we have Denver and Chargers. That is going to be a great game. New Orleans and Seattle, Dallas, Chicago, Arizona, and San Francisco. And somehow, some way, and I think it's just because it's Patrick Mahomes, but the Giants have ended up on prime time for the Sunday night matchup against the Chiefs. And then our Monday night game is the Lions and the Ravens. That will also be a great game. Oh, excuse me. So, with that being said, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. This has been a BG recap of the Thursday night game. Oh, Gadecki hits a IR. Oh no, that's no bueno. I just saw that roll across. Ugh. All right. Well, that's gonna be tough for the Bucks this weekend. Um. Dang. Anyways, really appreciate you guys tuning in. This has been a Thursday night recap with BG. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. Um, again, be on the lookout for those prediction videos. They will be out within the next couple days, so that way we can get out all of our predictions before Sunday. Again, just wasn't able to put them together tonight or today, but we do have them. They are on the way. Be on the lookout. But until next time, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. Make sure that you follow us at KFR SPRTS Cast. And until next time, guys,